Hello and welcome to another stream. My name is Ray and it is Learning Korean with Ray, day 135. Okay, so yesterday we did one part, the first part of the grammar lesson for lesson 13, or the grammar section of lesson 13, and yeah, we learned about and we learned about with, which is basically the same. But yeah, we'll take a look at it and review it after a short vocabulary review, of course. And hi Flo, thanks for tuning in. Okay, so here we have our memorize and we have 5 words to review. Let's go. Was it kabyop, right? Kabyop? Kabyop? Kabyopada. Okay, then was it Jibyopada? No, it's Ka. Was it Kabyopda?
가볍다.
Okay, not harder. Okay, and heavy. Heavy, I'm not super sure. I think if I know one syllable, I know the other one as well. I'll look at the options. Yeah, Mukop. Mukop. Mukopta.
무겁다.
Mukopta. Jealous is Jil2. Hada.
질투하다.
Jil2hada. Famous. Can't remember famous. 유명.
유명하다.
These days. Okay. I know this one. Your Chim.
요즘.
Yojim. Okay, yeah, that was the review already. Not the best results, but I guess it's fine. Okay, now let's take a look at the grammar. Oh, not 128. We are at 13. There we go. Okay, so vocabulary is done. And we learned about and with the same 3 different options basically. But we learned that and with are the same. Sometimes, like, you can combine them in a sentence. You can have one particle meaning, yeah, both of them basically. And we learned that one is this wagwa is more formal, and this thing with together, with a friend, and Koreans very often use the word together in combination with the with. So yeah, and together as 2 possible words as well. One is kachi and one is hamge. And hamge is more formal, so hamge is more often used with wa or kwa, while kachi is more used with rang or irang. What I kinda wonder is when do you use this one? Hago. Because I have not seen Hago at all in these example sentences. Yeah, but that's basically what we learned. Maybe it's more for objects and not persons. You mean Hago is more for object? Yeah. I think we had example sentences with objects. For example, here I bought apples and bananas. Yeah. We had many different example sentences and not once I have seen Hago, so it's a bit weird. We listen to music together. There's no and or no with. It's just about together. It's Kaji here. Yeah. Okay, there was one thing that I wanted to mention. Wait, here, okay, here we have the rang. I guess I can't find it now. But doesn't really matter. The big part is that Koreans use together when they're using with very often, but sometimes they don't. Here, for example. Okay, never mind. No, here they use just the two different ones. There was an example where they use it and then they don't use it. But oh well, oh well, oh well. I think we have seen enough from yesterday. Let's continue now. Here we have the Korean particle for to. These three particles can be used to indicate that you're doing, usually giving, something to somebody. What is to give? 주세요, 주다, 주다. 에게, 에게. 한테. Or just 게. Okay. Okay, 한테 is usually used in conversation. 에게 is usually written. And 게 is used when the person you're giving something requires respect. But for written or for speaking? In both, for both, okay. Father gives money to his son. 아버지는 아들에게 돈을 준다. Okay, this is a plain form conjugation. 나는 학생들한테 한눈? 한눈, no, what? I taught Korean to students. Ah, Hanguk. Oh, I misread that. I was like, Hannun? I have not learned this word yet. 한국어. 한국어를 가르쳐서, 쳐서. Wow, to teach is a really, really difficult work. 가르치. 가르쳐서. 가르쳐서. Okay. 나는 학생들한테 to the students. 학생들한테. 나는 학생들한테 한국어를 가르쳤어. Whew, difficult. I will tell the facts. I will tell that to my boss. That fact. Fact was 사실. 저는 부장님께 그 사실을 가시를 말하다 말할. Okay, so it's future form of to speak. So to speak is also to tell. Interesting. Okay. 말할 거예요.
저는 부장님께 그 사실을 말할 거예요.
말할?
저는 부장님께 그 사실을 말할 거예요.
It sounds like 말할.
저는 부장님께 그 사실을 말할 거예요. 말할 거예요. 말할 거예요. 말할 거예요.
Okay, let's hope that it's just Maral with an L and I just mishear her. But the interesting part is the first is definitely an R and not an L. So it's not Malhal, it's Marhal. Marhal. 저는 부장님께. Is it K? I think so.
저는 부장님께 그 사실을 말할 거예요.
저는 부장님께 그 사실을 가시를, right?
저는 부장님께 그 사실을 말할 거예요.
사실을. Okay. Whew, man. I need to be able to read and speak faster. It's crazy. I feel like a 5-year-old saying these sentences. Okay, in the sentence above, using K, a different verb and grammatical form would more likely to be used to conjugate the sentence. At this point, you have not learned either of these words or how they're used. Okay. Note that just because you use K doesn't mean that your sentence needs to end in a polite way. K is used when the person who is being given to is of high importance. So in this case, the boss. Regardless who you're talking to. For example, if I was a teacher talking to a student, talking about something being given to the principal, I could say 나는 책을 책을 교장 선생님께 주었어. 나는 책을 교장 선생님께 주었어. Again, the word blah 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 is used in lesson 39. Okay, so not real super weird exceptions, just that we have two different forms for writing and speaking. So hante in conversation, eke in written, and ke for high respect. So here it's the boss we are giving something, or we're not giving, but it's to the boss. Here it's to the students, so they don't need that respect. So here hante is used. So the conversation one. In this case, I mean, here it's written and it's spoken. I'm not sure. I mean, this is not a conversation, but I guess this is just an example sentence. And the father gives money to his son. So to his son, here we have ege. So we have three different ways to say that too, depending on conversation, written, or high respect for the person that is receiving something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It sucks that there are still three different words for it, and it will be hard for me to remember and to recognize them when they are spoken. And when I'm listening to something, it's so hard for me to recognize so many different variants of something. But that's how it is. Now we have from here, and we learned about from so much already. Eso. And puto as well, right? Puto? Puto, wait, let me... Yeah, here, puto. So eso for location. And puto specifically identifying the place. Okay, but puto also for time. So puto more for time, and eso for a place. Okay, I see. So those are the two different froms we have learned yet so far, and now we will learn three more. Way. Eso can be used to mean from, and now the new ones. Eso. Okay, it's almost eso, but it's not quite. There's something in between. Eso. Then we have hante so. So that's hante is the same that we just had. Ah, ege as well. Oh. Okay, it's basically the first two that we have here, just with a saw in the end. Okay. So maybe when something is being given, from where it comes, something like that. And what else do we have here? Ah, the ro. Ro puto. Wow. Okay. So 에게서 and 한테서 has the meaning that's the opposite of 에게, 한테, or 게, which means it's used when somebody receives something. Yeah, okay. When somebody receives something. So basically the passive form, not really the opposite, but the passive form. So in the first part, in this upper part, I'm giving something to somebody, and here I see it from the perspective of the one receiving something. Okay. The opposite would be I take some, or yeah, okay, I receive something from him. Yeah, okay, I guess you can say it's the opposite. Okay, these particles are attached to the person from whom one receives. Okay, in the upper part here, we give it to somebody, and now we'll receive it from somebody. Okay. I received a letter from my girlfriend. 나는 나의 친구에게서 편지를 받았어.
나는 나의 여자친구에게서 편지를 받았어. 나는 나의 여자친구에게서 편지를 받았어. 나는 나의 여자친구에게서 편지를 받았어.
Kinda sounds like a song or something, like she's singing.
나는 나의 여자친구에게서 편지를 받았어. 나는 나의 여자친구에게서 편지를 받았어.
여자친구에게서. But she's saying 나위, right? 나위. I thought it's 나웨.
나는 나의 여자친구에게서 편지를 받았어.
She's saying 나이. I always said 왜 for that, like also 저왜. I never said 저이. Let me check that out.
근데 저는 너무나 단순무식한 게 저희 DNA라서 한국에 있는 젊은 세대
그분께서 저의 장애에 집중하지 않고 그분께서 저의 장애
저애, yeah, that's what I thought. 오해, yeah. Yeah, but in this one, I clearly hear like an E.
나는 나의 여자친구에게서
나의.
편지를 받았어.
Yeah, okay, maybe more like 나의. Yeah, okay. We'll leave it like that. That thing that is being received doesn't need to be something physical. Yeah, okay. I learned Korean from my vice principal. 저는 교감 선생님에게서 한국어를 배웠어요. That was actually decently fast for the reading part.
저는 교감 선생님에게서 한국어를 배웠어요.
배. I said 배. Yeah, it's 배. 배웠어요. 저는 교감 선생님에게서 한국어를 배웠어요. Okay, next one. 저는 것을 친구한테서 들었어요. 들었어요.
저는 그것을 친구한테서 들었어요.
Wait, it's yeah, 것을
저는 그것을 친구한테서 들었어요.
그것을
저는 그것을 친구한테서 들었어요.
This part again, it sounds like she's like singing it. 친구한테서
저는 그것을 친구한테서 들었어요.
Oh man. I heard that from my friend. Okay. A very similar particle is 으로부터. So this is actually quite weird because it combines two different particles that we have learned before. This 으로 is for something when you want to describe with what tool or what method, in what way something is being done. And this one is from, used for time, most of the, or a specific place. It can be also attached to a person from who. So where's the difference? It can also be used when receiving something from a non-person thing. A company, the government. Okay, so this for non-persons and this one for persons. Okay. So for example, also for example, a computer could give me some message, some error or whatever. That would also be a non-person thing. Okay. However, you cannot use 에게서, 한테서 to indicate that you received something from a non-person. Okay, so these two are really only for persons, and this one can be used for everything, but I guess more commonly used for non-persons, and this one more commonly for persons. I still wonder what the difference is between those two. Okay, it's probably again written and conversation. So here we had hante for conversation and ege for written. And here it's probably the same, it's egeso for written and hanteso for conversation. Okay, then we have this one for high respect, and then we have this one for non-persons. Man, so many different ways to say something, holy shit. To summarize, eroputo from a person or non-person, probably more commonly for non-person, I will assume, because we have these two for persons. Similar meaning, but only when someone receives something from a person. Okay. Okay, what else do we have? So we did this one, and then there are two more. We have for and we have about. I'm thinking about if this is too much for one lesson, but I guess we'll just continue. If I struggle, I just repeat it again. I kind of feel like I need to practice it first before I learn more particles now. I need to practice the ones that I learned already. But okay, we'll learn more. Okay, do something for somebody. Il or okay, so this is normal object particle, and then we he, or we he so, with the benefit of somebody. You can add il to the person you're doing something for, followed by we he so. I bought flowers for my girlfriend. Okay. Nanin na we nae, not na we, nae. Okay. 나는 나의 여자 친구를 위해서 꽃을 샀어. Okay, so the flowers are the object of the sentence here, which is this one. Go chill, I guess. Go chill.
나는 나의 여자친구를 위해서 꽃을 샀어.
Go chill 샀어. Okay, go chill is the object of the sentence, and this one is like the I have no idea about like the correct terminology for grammar in English, but yeah, this is basically the part that is not subject or object for my girlfriend. But so this is a case where we have this normal object particle. We have it in two places here, one for the normal object and one for this extra part. Okay, could be confusing, because if I start to read it, like I read like my girlfriend is the object of the sentence, right? What is this? What can I do with my girlfriend? Blah blah blah. So this, I really have to remember to recognize this one. So then I know, okay, this one doesn't mean that this is the object. This is not the object when this one is following it. The object comes here. Okay, I wrote this for my boss, so I wrote this thing for my boss. 나는 부장님을 위해서, okay, yeah, 이것을 썼어. 쓰다 to write. Irregular becomes 썼어. Okay. I made bread for my friend. 저는 친구를 위해. Oh, here we have this part here, but without the saw. In these other cases we had the saw in brackets here, but here we don't have it in brackets after this one. That's interesting. There doesn't seem to be a difference between 위해 and 위해 saw. Okay, I need to read this anyways. 저는 친구를 위해 방을 만들었어요. 저는 친구를 위해 방을 만들었어요. Okay, next one. I prepared cool water for my father. 아버지를 위해. What is this? 시원한. 시원하다? Was 시원. Must be cool, right? Ah, yeah, Shiwon. Yes, 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 yes. I learned this like 3 days ago or 4 days ago. Yeah, I think 3. Yeah, right. Shiwon. Yeah, Shiwon Hada. Okay. I did not recognize it, so I struggled to read this. Okay. 아버지를 위해 시원한 물을 준비했어요. 준비했어요. Prepared. How did I learn this? To get ready, right? 준비. Yeah, 준비, to get ready. And here it's I prepared. Yeah. I think 위해 saw is a combination long from 위해. 그래서. Is this dot here intentional? Because if yes, I don't really understand what you're saying. Are you saying this thing is the whole part and we saw is a short form of that? Like, what is this supposed to mean? Two sentences combined. 그래서. What is 그래서? 그래서. I don't know what that means. Like 하고 equals 해 그리고. I don't know about that. I have not learned that. Yeah, so could be that you're right, but okay, therefore. Okay, therefore. 그리고 und, so and. Also, so 그리고 is the and that you would use to have two different sentences. For example, I bought shoes and I went to buy groceries. Or I don't know, I went to the cinema and I watched the movie. So two main sentences combined with an and in the middle. You would use this one, 그리고. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, 그래서 means therefore. I'm not 100% sure if I understand you correctly with those dots here and up there as well. Are you saying Koreans don't combine two sentences with an and, but they always place a full stop to terminate a sentence, and then you would still use 그리고 to open the next sentence? Without dot. Normally you combine it and just put go at the end of the verb, okay? And begin the next sentence without a dot. Yeah. These are two options, long form and short form. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're doing the same in English as well, right? If I have two main sentences, I can combine them with an and in the middle. But you could also say you put the ands in the end of the first sentence, and then you remove the dot. It's the same, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, I guess that's how it is here. Here's something about lesson. You can use we had to indicate that you're done for the purpose of the. Okay, no, that's something different. Yeah, okay. I will keep it in mind. So thanks for the background information. There doesn't seem to be a difference. This form is usually used when you're doing something for a person, but it can also be used sometimes when you're doing something for a non-person. I work hard for the company. What does sometimes mean? What in the other times? I don't like those words sometimes if he doesn't explain the other part. What would I use if I do something for a non-person if I'm not using this form? Okay, but anyways, let's read this. I will work hard for the company. 저는 위사를 위해 열심히 is it 일할? 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 We had the same earlier. We had 말할. And it was like an R. Let's see.
저는 회사를 위해 열심히 일할 거예요.
일할, right?
저는 회사를 위해 열심히 일할 거예요.
일할, yeah. Okay. The important thing is that the thing for which you are doing something must be a noun. You can use we had to indicate that you are doing something for the purpose of a verb. I am going there for the purpose of seeing a movie. Okay. But you will learn about that in lesson 32 once you have learned how to change verbs into nouns. Okay. Also make sure you realize that for can have many meanings in English. Just because you say for in English doesn't mean that it can be translated directly to re or il we he. In Korean, re il we he means for the benefit of. Okay. I'm waiting for the bus. Yes. Yeah, okay, I see. This isn't incredibly important right now, but I thought I would mention it. We has actually a verb, and the base form of the verb is we hada. When a, o, or yo, a, o, or yo is added to we hada, it changes to we hayo. This was first printed in lesson 5. We hada, we hayo. I thought it's heyo. Wait. No, wait. Yo. When would you add yo? If the last vowel in a stem is a or o, you add a followed by the remainder of the grammatical principle. The only exception is ha. Yo must be added. Yo must be added. Okay. Hayo, hayo. Hada officially changes to hayo when adding, okay, but this is completely shortened to he. Yeah, exactly. He, that's what I thought, yeah. I forgot about the hayo part. I only remembered he. Okay. So I should not be super surprised when I see we hayo instead of we he. Okay. So it's technically a verb. A verb not in the end of a sentence. It's crazy. Okay. Well, so we only have one left about something, and then we are done and we can jump into the practice videos and the exercise in the workbook. I will not do this last anymore today because, as always, on Sunday right now I have a clan war in StarCraft, so I need to stop a few minutes early. And yeah, this would take longer anyways. And I really feel like I learned a lot of stuff today, and I will struggle to remember it anyways, so I think it's good if we stop here. Yeah, so tomorrow will be the rest of this lesson and we'll start with a practice video. And of course we'll review today's content. Okay, so that's it. Thanks a lot for watching and have a nice Sunday and a good start in the following week. Thanks for watching and bye bye. Annyeong.